to the FBTV Weekly Highlight Show. It's third versus fifth in Capital League 2 from Elder Oval as the home side Annerley host Western Spirit. And here is a free kick here to Annerley, deep in the corner. So waiting the free kick to come in, into the near post. And eventually, Braden Hoffman will get it there for Western Spirit. Played on by Wangaratta. Winters, just hemmed in there by Carr. Comes back for McLennan. Annerley being patient here. That one just slides past Wangaratta and Launchbury. Acknowledges the effort of his teammate. Johnson battling for the ball there. Won by Otigba. Otigba, straight down Route 1. Here's Barbieri. Beats the advancing Braden Hoffman. And Annerley have taken the lead here with just over 10 minutes to half-time. The through ball from Otigba. Diego Barbieri able to beat the defender Shane Carr. Hoffman advances deep off his line. And Barbieri able to find the right angle on it. 1-0 Annerley. Play down the right-hand side there. Carr gives it up. Barbieri again. Here for Carney. Plays it square to the unmarked Wangaratta. Turn on the ball. And able to get in the way with it was Travis Remus. Turned over there to Winters. Free kick given away there by Western Spirit. Barbieri with the free kick, drifts it in, and he scored directly from the free kick, despite Braden Hoffman trying to punch it away. And shortly after the half-time break, Diego Barbieri has his second goal, and more importantly, gives Annerley a 2-0 lead. As we see that free kick just drifting in to the back post, goal of the month contender there from Diego Barbieri. One there by Staunton. He's given it away though. Now Western Spirit. Can they pull one back here? Not that time round. Corner here to the visitors. One in the air initially. Johnson's gone off to chase it. Delivers his cross towards the 6-yard box. Played through the pack. And Sandstrom, the last line of defence there for the home side. 25 minutes to play. The home side still continue to threaten. Looking to go on with the job here. Barbieri. Perhaps a heavy touch. Able to get to it though. Unmarked was Raftery at the back post. And he just can't quite get his effort on target. Free header here. Just needed to steer it between the sticks. Braden Hoffman looked beaten. That would have pretty much been the final nail in the coffin. But Annerley still with the attacking pressure here. Turn on goal. And Hoffman gets down to his right. Puts it out for a corner. Get a second look at that. Not a bad effort there from Wangaratta. So corner here. All the pressure the home side's way. From long range, straight into the back of the Western Spirit player. Raftery. On there for Wiles. Out wider. Again, the cross delivered in. And just narrowly evades the Annerley player there. So just over a minute of normal time for Annerley to hang on here. Although Western Spirit have launched an attacking foray here. Klajic heads on for himself. Now decides to go himself off the left foot. Spilt there by Sandstrom. And Western Spirit are now back in the thick of things when Annerley looks set to take the 3 points. Lucas Klajic able to evade Matt Sandstrom, who Just couldn't hold on to the ball there, and it just gives the visitors a bit of a sniff. Although Annerley through Jason Launchbury, who's upended there. Clutching at the knee, I think. Oh yeah, heavy challenge in there from Travis Remus. Referee will be dealing with that one once Remus gets back to his feet. Might have done himself some of his own damage in that tackle. This is where Annerley will be content to play it. And Hoffman with an easy collect. And Annerley will eventually shine through to collect all 3 points. Despite that late scare, Annerley 2, Western Spirit 1.
I'm here with Logan Lightning player Mikahlia Forshaw. Mickey, playing football wasn't really a choice for you, was it?
No, not at all. There's a lot of family members, such as my dad, my pop, my uncle, have all been involved in football for a very long time, so I had no choice, that's for sure.
And your father played for Wollongong Wolves?
Yes, that is correct. A while ago now, but he was a part of that and then further moved on to Peninsula Power and a few other clubs. Yeah.
Okay, so how did you get started?
I started at Souths United 13 or 14 years ago now, and then I moved to Logan Home, and that's where I've been since, so I love this club.
Were you a good player as a kid, do you remember?
I know I used to just stand there a lot and watch my ponytail in the shadows, but I've always loved it, so.
Were you always playing on the wings?
No, started as a defender, and then I made my way up and never gone back. So yeah, no, I just feel more natural in that role.
So was there ever a point when you actually thought, hey, I'm actually pretty good at this game?
I wouldn't say that. I just knew I was always very passionate about the game, and that's just what kept me coming back, and through family especially. I've always had that support and that drive just to keep going. So
tell us a little bit about that support that you've got.
Oh, well, every game, my pop, my dad, my nan, my siblings, they're always here watching from when I started. I don't think my pop especially has missed one game since, so it's so great having them on the sideline there supporting me always.
Your personal ambitions, how far do you want to go in the game?
Being realistic, I think I've reached the level that I'm most capable of. It'd be an absolute dream to go forward, but I'm happy that I'm playing. No matter what level I was playing, I'd be happy with that. So I think this is me put, but I'm fine with that.
Would you love to play in the W League?
Oh, wouldn't I love it? It would be amazing. But it's not for everyone, and that's...
And who do you think will win the premiership? Do you think Mitchelton have got a hand on the cup?
Anything can happen. They are in good intentions at the moment, point-wise, but like I said, anything can happen. It was close right up until the end last year, and it's been close so far, so it'll be interesting to see.
Mikahlia Forshaw, thank you very much.
Thank you.
So Capital League 3, this could well be the premiership decider. It's the two teams at the top of the ladder. Toowong versus Virginia. Toowong coach Claude Capelli just giving some last-minute instructions to his charges, and you don't often see that between the two captains. Nice little hug. So Toowong with the throw-in up the line. Eggleton on there for Brown. Up there to meet the ball for Virginia. So free kick here to Leaney. Clump of players around the 6-yard line. Bit of confusion there. And scrambled away by the home side in the end. They look to launch a counter-attack here. Oh, bumping challenge in there from Harbeck on Neil Brown. He'll go into the notebook. Free kick at the other end. Let's see if we can get a better look at that. Eventually, Toowong scramble away. And then Brown was off to the races. And referee Carmelo Pulverenti takes the right action here against Brad Harbeck, who quite clearly wasn't going for the ball. All man. Neil Brown looks to have composed himself. Quarter of an hour gone. Toowong threatened here through Howard. Continues his run. The turn on goal. Steered wide though. Corner headed to Wong. Headed on. Cleared off the line. This is Gondom. Gets around Milne. Delivers across low. Not too much danger there for Virginia. Second look at that corner being played in, and the header on. And the Virginia defender forced to clear it off the line. Backed upfield there. Brown comes away the better of it. Goes himself, takes the shot from just outside the box. Spilt there initially, but the recovery comes. Dennis with the goal kick. One there by Kane. Gondom loses out to Virginia. Referee plays advantage. Here's Geddes! And Michael Geddes has the first goal here for Virginia midway through the first half. Well, it looked like Toowong had the better of the opening exchanges, but they're able to win this ball, and Michael Geddes commits the keeper. Just takes a bit of a time to compose himself and ultimately gives his side the advantage. Stuck in the corner is Geddes. Tried to take a touch there off Douglas. And the referee has ruled a corner here, sorry. So in comes that corner. Pitt along the ground. Grass burner. Virginia go out to 2-0. Jordan Pitt. It's a low one. It's effective though. Harry Murphy gives the visitors a 2-0 advantage. So coming up to the shadows of half-time. And Milne is infringed against. Bit of chest bumping here between Keegan Douglas and Pedro Gondim. Immediately in there to calm his teammate. So clear foul there by Douglas on Milne. Both players being called out for a chat by Carmelo Pulverenti. No cards forthcoming. Good refereeing there. Just calms the situation down. As you can imagine, first versus second on the ladder. It's tightly contested for the premiership, of course. Now claims of handball here by Needs, and there may have been a case there. Gondom loses out that time round. Bit scrappy there. And this time Carmelo Pulverenti's patience may have just waned a little. He led in with the foot there. So free kick to Virginia after that. 20 minutes to play. Toowong struggling to get it out of their own half. A little bit scrappy, still willing. Baker this time, pushing his opponent over. Free kick was given away. Trailing foot there by Eggleton against his opposite number 8, and Daniel Baker, who took some exception to it. And again, referee Carmelo Pulverenti dishes out the stern words. Again, keeps his card in his pocket. Douglas straight into the path there of Pitt. Dennis advances. Pitt just unable to find the right angle. So time running out here for the home side to get something out of this match. Good save there and cleared away. Let's take a second look at it. That'll be a save of the month contender. Diving up high to his right. Pitt. No foul is the call. Hill trying to contain Pitt. And Dennis picks it up down low. So free kick here to Toowong. Deep in stoppage time though. Unconvincing clearance there from Virginia. Plenty of numbers back for the Reds. Williams, ball into the box. And held on to there. 4th minute of stoppage time. That one straight into the near post. That is full time. Virginia have taken the ascendancy in the premiership race over Toowong with a 2-0 victory. So taking a look at results from the Flight Centre Premier League round 17. Capella were comprehensive 4-0 winners against Peninsula. Mitchelton left it to the last minute to take at the 3 points against UQFC. Holland Park were 4-1 winners at home against Logan. East, as we saw, were 3-0 winners against Rochedale. Lions defeated Albany Creek, while North Pine let slip a half-time lead for Ipswich Knights to take the 3 points. So the advantage is still 11 points for Lions on top of the table. Mitchelton in second, and then a host of sides still in contention of that top 4 spot. Eastern Suburbs with a bullet this week. The club championship table after round 17, and no change in the key positions. Lions on top, while UQFC and North Pine, their fate seems assured now. Capital League 1, North Star were 2-0 winners against Taringa. Southside Eagles to the same scoreline over Pine Rivers. Moggle and Mount Gravatt played out a 2-all draw. Valuable points for Wolves against Grange Thistle. South snuck past Bayside United, while Brisbane Knights and Centenary Stormers has postponed. So North Star and Southside Eagles both on 36 points. North Star, by courtesy of goal difference, lead the way. South and Grange Thistle on 34, a gap developing back to the rest of the sides, while in the relegation race, Mount Gravatt still on 8 points, with Centenary Stormers a game in hand now over Pine Rivers. Capital League 2, Annerley were 2-1 winners against Western Spirit. Brisbane Force 1-0 against Oxley. The Gap 6-0 winners against Park Ridge. A high-scoring match between Redcliffe PCYC and New Farm. Slakes Creek were 4-0 winners against Ipswich City, while Pine Hills and Acacia Ridge was deferred. So a 5-point gap remains the way for the Gap over Annerley. Brisbane Force also on 36 points, while Acacia Ridge have themselves a buffer back to 5th. In the relegation race, probably Ipswich City now clear, but those bottom 4 sides still in danger of making the drop. Capital League 3, Clairvaux were 2-1 winners against Barton Latrobe. Virginia, as we just saw, 2-0 winners against Toowong. Westside and Jimboomba had a 1-all draw. Newmarket were comfortable winners against Maroondah. Tarragindi won away from home, while Ridge Hills sprung the upset of the season. Virginia United now a 3-point gap over Toowong, with Tarragindi in 3rd. Jimboomba in 4th. Still a host of sides in the running for a top 4 spot. And despite Ridge Hills collecting their first win of the season, it hasn't helped them with their relegation battle. Capital League 4, North Brisbane were 1-0 winners against Logan Village. Kangaroo Point Rovers were successful in the trip to Brighton. Caboolture were 2-1 close winners against Bethania Rams. Sanford scored a stack against Greenbank. Springfield were winners against Logan Metro, while St George Willawong were 9-1 winners against Logan City Kings. Deception Bay had the bye. So Caboolture continued to lead the way, but on their hammer are St George Willawong and Sanford Rangers, while Bethania Rams and Deception Bay look like they'll battle out 4th spot. The Mount Franklin Women's Premier League, Annerley 2-0 winners against Eastern Suburbs. Peninsula 6 of the best against Toowong. Olympic defeated Pine Hills. Mitchelton defeated their near neighbours, the Gap. Logan and South United had a draw, so too did UQFC and Capella. So a 6-point lead on top to Mitchelton over Annerley. Annerley, Peninsula Power and Pine Hills all fighting for positions for the double chance in the finals. At the bottom end of the table, South United, UQFC and Toowong, it looks a stretch too far for them at the moment, while sides 5 to 9 are still locked in a relegation battle. On FB Media TV next week, no highlight show, but we've got 2 feature games for you. From the Mount Franklin Women's Premier League, it's the round 18 clash between South United and UQFC, and the Flight Centre Premier League match, with Mitchelton making the trip down to Peninsula Power. We'll also have FC11 Super Youth League highlights, the round 18 clashes in the under 12 and under 13s between UQFC and Capella.